Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Chelle. So today I have a proper sit down haul for you. I've got quite a few bits that I've picked up recently for the kind of up and coming holiday, and also the kind of kids summer holiday, as well as a few garden bits thrown in there as well. So I've got a few bits from quite a few different stores, so thought that I would do a bit of a haul and share it with you guys. So I've got stuff from Home Bargains, B&M, The Range, something from Matalan, and what else have I got? And a few bits from Amazon that I got recently as well. So I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you are new and like videos like this, then I would love for you to consider subscribing. So what shall we start with? I'll start with Home Bargains. Also, it's so hot, sorry if I look a bit glowy. It's really warm in the UK today. So I am going on holiday. When are we going on holiday? Just over 2 weeks, no, 3 weeks maybe. So needed a few bits for holiday, and then also for the kind of big school summer holidays as well. I'll just go through in no particular order really. This is nothing to do with either of those, but I really needed a new shower cap. I'm actually always using Arabella's, and I've stretched it, so either this one will be for her or for me, and I think it was like £1.29 or something like that, so really good value. I'm also decorating the kitchen soon, so I've just went through and organised all of the kitchen cupboards and everything, so that video will be up next week, and they are so much more organised now. Lots of great kitchen storage ideas that I can share with you in that. Then after that, I'm getting a new sink, a new tap, and we're getting like a hot water tap, and decorating in here as well. So can you see this behind? I don't know how well you can see it. So we are going with like this kind of greeny colour. It's from Coat Paints. It's called the Trail. So instead of getting like paint, what are they called? Pot things, you know, like the little sample pots, they actually send you these, and then they've got sticky back, and you can kind of put them wherever you want them. And I think this one is the colour that we're going to go with, so this kind of greeny colour, paint all the walls that colour. So I need to take all of these off the walls. People often ask me about these, and they're basically just menus from where we've been to really nice restaurants since we've been together. All around the world are on there. If we ever go to like a really posh restaurant, or you know, a restaurant experience or something, we always ask them for the menu, ask the chef to sign it, and then we put them up here. It's just a really nice kind of memory, I suppose. So yes, and the reason I started talking about that is because I got some command strips. Command strips are always so expensive, aren't they? So I'll probably need to get another packet as well, actually, because they are really handy, and it saves putting like nails and stuff in your wall. And with something like this, I don't know when I'll get another one and then kind of need to reorder them, so it's just better to use command strips rather than putting like different nails and things in the wall. What else did I get from here? Not very exciting, just some cotton pads in there. These for the summer, an ice lolly mould, so I thought me and Arabella can make little ice lollies together. And then a few of the other things. What did I get in here for a few bits for holiday? These little handy wipes. These are so handy. They're a 4-pack. I think they're about, what are they, about 79p, and they are so handy. I just always throw one of these in handbags, or you know, take some on the plane with me, and yeah, super handy just to keep in your bag if you're going anywhere. What else did I get in here? Arabella got a new puff. I think it was about 50p or something. She wanted a blue puff, and then the rest of the bits are for her kind of summer box, I suppose. So I always make her like a Christmas box that I give her on December the 1st. Then she gets her Halloween box, an Easter box, and then I thought actually I'm going to do her a summer box for the long holidays, and just fill it full of loads of stuff to be able to do, loads of crafting bits in there, little activities and things, so she doesn't kind of get too bored I'm still working throughout the summer holiday, so I work full time, and she will be going to some clubs. I've booked every single Wednesday off, so we'll have that together. Nick's booked a couple of days off as well. She'll be with our parents, but yeah, it's just really handy doing something like this. So in it I've got some various little things. This was really good value actually in Home Bargains, £1.29, and it's a reading and writing book age 6 to 8, so she's 6. We've used a few of these before, and it's just got, well, I think we've got the maths one already. She completed that in Easter actually. It's just got little things, and then at the back of it you basically get a reward, and then the child can kind of put all of their stars when they've completed each page, and really good value for £1.29. I got her a little book. This might go on holiday with us, so she can just, like, I don't know, write whatever she wants to. She enjoys really writing kind of stories and stuff at the minute, and this was £1.50 I think for a Stitch one. I find all kids are massively into Stitch at the moment. And then got her some colouring pencils, so I've already got her some colouring books that I've got from Amazon. So I've got her some little colouring pencils, and I think these were about £1, and these are just ideal because she's got the big ones that she keeps at home in like a big box thing, but they're not very handy to take out and about, so I thought these would be great to take out and about with her. For holiday I got some jungle kind of formula because I always get bitten really badly, and we're going to Corfu, so one of the Greek islands, and they're quite kind of renowned for mosquitoes. And yeah, I think, when was it? About 4 years ago maybe, we were in Mexico and I got bitten so badly. It was just, I was covered in bites you've never seen, and then they all kind of, I don't know if they got infected or what happened. My leg like swelled up. It was not very nice. So I definitely need to protect myself better. And then thought that these would be great for going on holiday. So Arabella, I like most kids, just absolutely loves swimming, diving in the swimming pool, practicing loads of handstands and stuff in there. And I thought these wouldn't take up hardly any room. I'll obviously take them out the packaging, put them in the suitcase, and they're just like little like rings, so you can kind of throw them into the water and then they can go and retrieve them. And I think they were about £1.29 or something. And then what else did I get from there? Oh, I got these actually. It's a 3-pack. I've bought these before. They're the cosmetic bags. I bought a 3-pack of these a while ago, and I put them in the car. So they have, I have one with like games and stuff in for Arabella, and then the other has just got little bits for stuff in each of the cars. But then I thought this would be really handy again to take on holiday. So maybe one of them I'll put for her, like with her colouring stuff in, the pencils, you know, little fidget toys or anything to play with. So if we're going out for dinner in the evening, then we'll just grab that and take that with us, so she's not just, you know, sitting on her iPad or something all the time. And then one of the others I might just use for putting all of the SPF in when we go down the pool, so I can literally just, it's all in there, and these are all waterproof. These little bags are so handy. I think these are about £4.99 maybe for a 3-pack of them. And then what else did I get? Oh, for the garden I got this citronella candle. I got these, I've tried a few different ones actually, and I did actually get one very similar from Home Bargains last year, and it did work really well. So got this one because we, obviously being in the summer now, we end up spending a lot of time outside, but I just can't stand all the bugs and the flies, especially when you're eating out there and they're constantly trying to go on your food. So yes, got this citronella candle, and actually it looks quite nice. It goes with my kind of garden decor as well. And then I really don't, let me put that down so it doesn't smash. What else did I get? Oh, nothing that exciting. Some Capri Sun. So again, these will just go in Arabella's summer kind of box as well. What else? I think that was everything that I got from Home Bargains. Then let me put these down. So then moving on to what I got from the range. I didn't really get that much from the range. I actually went in there because I wanted, I've seen it online, but they never seem to have it when I go into store. I've got an egg chair in the garden, and they do a solar lights to go around the egg chair, and they kind of wrap around it. I could wrap normal lights around it, but these are great because they're literally made for the egg chair, so they kind of cascade down it. But they never have them. I always see them online for Home Bargains as well, but again, they didn't have them in there, and they didn't have them, so I didn't end up getting them. But oh, blimey. What I did end up getting are these frames. So I actually got 4 of these, and then these are the frames that I have up here. And the reason I got 4 is because these were on offer. So normally they're £3.79, so they're quite reasonable anyway. That's for an A4 one. But I think these were reduced to something like £2.30. And then I worried that they weren't, I don't know, they were going to be discontinued or something because they were in the sale. So I actually got 4, and plus they're such a good price. And then, oh no, because these kind of match up here as well. But you can tell my newer and older ones, because like the older ones, this is probably one of the older ones. Look, the colour like changes. I'm guessing it's just from being in the kitchen and, I don't know, food cooking or whatever. So yeah, I got a couple of these. These are really nice frames because they've got this kind of really light wooden effect, and then they've got a cream edge to them as well, and come in lots of different sizes, so such a good bargain. What else did I get from the range? Oh, I got these. I thought, yeah, I got 4 of these. I'm going to get 4 out. These for the garden. So these are like to hang on the wall, so grey hanging wall baskets, and I got 4 of these. What I'm thinking of doing is, where my garage is kind of putting them down there, hanging them there, and then creating like a little herb garden. So in them, and I've got them from Asda actually. What have I got? I've got basil, coriander, parsley and mint. So they will go in there because they're the herbs that I probably use most often. Most time I have them sat in the kitchen, but I thought it would be ideal just to have them growing outside, and I thought they would look quite nice. Kind of, I don't know how I'll do it, so maybe like put them, can you see, kind of like that going down the side of the garage. I think that's everything I got from the range. I didn't really get anything else in there. And then what shall I move on to next? I'll move on to B&M. Right, let me move this out. So like I said, painting the kitchen. So I got this roller and kind of tray set. I have got one somewhere, but I just can't find it anywhere. I thought I had one in the garage, but I just couldn't find it. So I got this, and this had some bags in it as well. So obviously you can just put, that's what I normally do anyway, is just put a plastic bag in it, pour the paint in, and then just throw that away, and then you don't need to keep buying a tray every time. But that was £5 for 2 big rollers in there as well, which I thought was actually very good value. What else did I get for the garden? I got this. Sorry if you can hear the coffee machine, it's just turning off. I also got this twist. I was going to get some string because in the garden I've got some of my hydrangeas, and they're some of the Annabelle ones, especially like with the really big flowers, if it rains they get quite heavy as well, and they kind of fall forward, and some of them have started to snap. So I was going to put some string, but then I saw this and thought this would be really handy. So there's a huge kind of reel of it in here. It's 200 meters twist tie, and that is £3, and it's just got the little cut on here, so you can just, I'll say this now. Oh, it says press to cut. I'm not really sure that works. This is a bit more complicated than it looks. I am pressing it to cut and it's not. Oh, maybe I'll just, I thought this would. Oh, there we go. That was a bit complicated. So yeah, then you can cut it to size, whatever you want, and then I thought I'll just use these to kind of pull and twist. Ow, that's sharp. And twist the flowers back up. What else did I get? Some frog tape. Again, I've tried loads of the different masking tapes and always get this frog tape. I normally get the green one actually. I find that one works better, but they didn't have that. Frog tape is just much better when you're doing painting because it doesn't, you know, the paint doesn't run, and then it doesn't kind of rip any of the paint off as well when you take it off. And then what else did I get? Oh, for the garden, Arabella needed some new gardening gloves. She did have a pair before, but a couple of the fingers have got holes in, so they're not very effective anymore. So I got her these, which were super cute, and only £1.25 in there. And then that is, what else did I get? Oh, this monstrosity. I got this hula hoop. So this won't obviously fit in her box, and this was £3 for a hula hoop, and I thought this would be great for her to just play over the summer. She really enjoys playing outside. She's always doing you know, like cartwheels and acrobats and putting on shows and all the rest of it. So I thought that she would really get a lot of joy out of a hula hoop. And then I got a couple more of these plant pots. I think these were $18.99 each, so they're just plastic, they're really light, but actually when they are out there they look really good. They honestly look like stone ones. I've got quite a few of these and most people think that they are stone, and they're not, they're just kind of cheaper plastic ones. So I got those. I need to do a little bit more planting. I did also pick up 3 bags of soil. No, 2 bags actually. I think it was 2 for £12 or something for the peat-free soil. And then I'll show you what I got from Matalan. So again, this is something for Arabella's kind of summer box, and it's just one of these, I don't know what are they, it's like a toy thing, but again, this may come on holiday with us as well. Just something that kids just love to sit and play with, things like this. And this was it's a squishy ball, and this was £2 from Matalan, so I'm sure she'll love that. So what I'm planning on doing with her box is I've got quite a few crafty things to put in there as well. So what I'm going to do is put a jar or something and then write little notes on a piece of paper of things that she can do throughout the summer holiday. There's a few different things that I'm going to put in there as well. So I'm going to put a pack of seeds in there, like maybe some cress or something, so she can buy, you know, paint a yogurt pot and then make little cress people. I've got the activity books. We're going to make a summer scrapbook as well, so anything that we do throughout the summer and on holiday, then she can put it in her little scrapbook. I did see something really cool as well, that you can put a family photo into ChatGPT and then basically ask it to turn it into something to colour, and then you print that off and then it's like they're colouring their family pictures. What else am I going to do for her? I thought about maybe putting a voucher for a zoo in there, so one of our days off we might go to the zoo, for example. And then I'm making what I'm calling kind of like a boredom jar. So in this it's got things like collect and paint rocks, perform a dance show, write a story, create a time capsule, write a letter to a family, bake cookies. So I've got a cake mix that I'm putting in there as well. Make a photo frame, learn a new dance, make a bookmark. There's loads of things in there, like do some yoga, design a dress, make a gratitude jar. So that's something that they can write what they're grateful for and kind of make their own jar. Oh, loads of different things in here. So like build a den, make dinner, let's go to the park, like lots of different ideas in there. So yeah, hopefully you find that useful if you're looking at doing something similar. And then I'll move on to Amazon. So what did I get from Amazon? So I've got some more stuff to go in her box there. So more of these books. I think these were around £3 on Amazon. So I've got it's 10 minutes a day, ages 5 to 7. This is for handwriting, and then 10 minutes a day for maths. And then she really loves the dressing up kind of sticker books, and then she loves Taylor Swift as well, so found this one on Amazon, and it's a My Sticker Dress Up Swiftie. So thought that she would love this, and this might actually be for holiday, maybe something to do on the plane, because I think we're on the plane about four and a half hours, something like that. And then got these colouring crayons as well. So again, these are felt tips, but these are kind of pastel colours, so very nice colours. And then I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I didn't show you what else I got from Matalan, did I? So don't come at me because I know it's summer, and blame Nick for this. He actually picked these up. These are, so Matalan is the first place that I've been which has all of their autumn stuff out already. And don't get me wrong, I love autumn and all the autumn decor, but I still want to kind of enjoy summer as well. But it's one of those things, isn't it? When you see things and if you really like them and they're really nice, I'll go back in September and they don't have them. So I did actually end up getting these. And these are the set of 3 boucle pumpkins. And I thought these would go perfectly in my living room because we got a boucle kind of style sofa fairly recently, but yeah, they had loads of gorgeous autumn stuff in Matalan. Really nice. I'll put some inserts of it actually. They had a really nice like wreath and stuff, just loads of lovely bits in there. And then just a couple of bits I've got from Amazon. So I've got some lights. So we've got a pergola outside. And as the evenings are getting quite dark now, but it's still quite warm, we still want to sit outside, thought it would be nice to have some lights. I was going to get solar ones, but I find with solar ones like that, they're a bit temperamental, so I wanted to get some plug-in ones. And these are like the festoon or whatever they're called lights. I actually got them when Amazon had their Prime Day deals on. So they're this kind of size. And they're meant to be waterproof and smash proof and everything like that. They come with a really long like cable on as well, so we'll put these up later. I think these ones were, I can't remember how much, I think I got 60 lights. I'm kind of thinking of, I've got some hooks to go with them as well, and just kind of trailing them backwards and forwards. Probably around 5, I'm thinking, 5 different lines of them going across. So hopefully they will look nice. And then I got a few kind of hair bits as well from Amazon. So I got, where's the other one I wanted to share with you? I can't find it. So I really like the Colour Wow stuff. If you, it's always advertised on like Instagram and stuff, and I'm always a bit unsure about stuff like that, like if it actually works. I've tried a few different things. Some of them work, some of them don't. But what I do really like is the Colour Wow Dream Cocktail. This is the kale in, that's not focusing, is it? This is the kale infused one, and this is just great for your hair. You don't need much of it, you literally just need a tiny little squirt of this. Put it through the ends of your hair, it makes your hair so soft. I've just kind of been putting it on my hair here, like often gets quite dry, and since I've been using this, it actually really helps. So would definitely recommend that. And then also the extra, what is it, extra large bombshell volumizer. This is like a mousse. But it's not like other mousses, like it doesn't go all tacky and sticky, you can easily brush through it, but it does give you so much more volume. So if I'm like going out or anything, or I'm curling my hair and I haven't got it in today, but if I'm like curling my hair and I want the hair to stay, this also helps curls stay in your hair amazingly. Just gives you so much more volume, like at the roots and stuff. And I've tried lots of different kind of mousses and volumizers, and I get it, it's kind of dependent on your hair. I have quite fine hair, and this works amazing on my hair. And then I haven't tried this yet, but I've seen a lot about the Living Proof dry shampoo. So I normally just buy the Batiste one, which is about £3 or £4, and a lot of people have told me to try this, but I was always put off because it's like £25 normally. But they had it on Amazon Prime and it had dropped down to £15, which I still think is a lot for a dry shampoo. But apparently it's meant to actually clean your hair properly, rather than just, sometimes with the dry shampoo it just puts a layer of kind of white powdery stuff in your hair, doesn't it? So yeah, haven't tried it yet. I'll let you know what I think. Looking forward to trying that. Yeah, and if it does actually mean that I don't need to wash my hair as often, then who knows, maybe it is worth the money. So, and then what else did I get? Oh, I got this Saint-Tropez gradual tan in watermelon. I've tried lots of different gradual tans and everything. Some of them are okay, but they have that horrible kind of biscuity smell to them, whereas this one smells amazing. And it's like, because it is a gradual tan, it's very subtle, so I'm quite lucky and I do kind of tan quite a lot anyway, so I'll probably just add this maybe once a week, just to give myself a little glow. And it's not like fake tan, so you don't get those horrible like brown marks with it or anything. It doesn't streak, it doesn't really come off. Yeah, and it's very, very moisturising and smells amazing, so definitely recommend that. I think that is that everything? Yes. So I told you there was a lot of stuff to go through today. So that is everything that I wanted to share with you. I hope you've enjoyed this haul, just kind of seeing what I've picked up. Hope you find it interesting. If you've got any other ideas for what I could put in kind of a school holiday summer box as well, then please do let me know, and other parents, you know, may want to kind of read it in the comments as well. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.